boy. It's your boy OG J Boogie with the underscore. Don't forget about the underscore. Listen, we got another video for y'all, and this might be a banger. So listen, I need y'all help. Listen, before the video even start, please go ahead and like, please go ahead and comment, please go ahead and share, please subscribe. Please shout your boy out, because it's about to go down today, tonight, whatever you may call it. We's about to start doing a new story time, and in this video it's a story time as well as a Q&As. So please take part. I do want to give a shout out to and thanks to everybody that supported, that went on Instagram today and giving them Q&As and telling me about them story, whatever you may call it. So I thank you, I appreciate y'all. When I go higher, y'all go higher as well. So this is what we about to do. We about to start it on tonight. The first question on tonight is about Walmart. Yes, I do work at Walmart, if y'all did not know. We definitely need to talk about Walmart. I do not like Walmart. I started Walmart a month ago, and Walmart had been it's been alright for the first 2 weeks. First of the 2 weeks I've been there, but then start trimming them down. Them managers nasty, rude, and disrespectful. I do not have for them. I started not to like. But let me tell you something. I don't get another job sooner or later. So if the Walmart people see this, let them. At the end of the day, I don't care about them. Straight like that. Next topic was my high school. High school year was great, I can say. I graduated last year in 2019. One thing I do miss in high school was choir. I had one of the best top dog choir director in the city of Suffolk. Or I can may say the 757, and that is Mr. Harris. Mr. James Harris, the choir director at Kingsford High School. And I can't forget about the best choir director in middle school as well. Miss Lawton was one of the best choir director as well at Kingsford Middle School. Your biggest crush, they already knew who I am. I am gonna give no names about them, but they already knew who they are. I love them, they love me. I feel like we have a future together. I hope we do. But like I said, that's the best. They know who they are. I love them. They be there for me. I be there for them. They love me. I love them. So that's how we do it. I'm on my B card story. When I lost my virginity, at a younger age. Not going to depth with that, but I can say it was cool, whatever it may be. So y'all can say, no boy, not a virgin at all. The next topic was talking about girls. What about girls? Like I said, if y'all watch my Instagram live, that will tell you more about them. So I would not go into depth about girls, but let me tell you something. Girls know girl is girls, females is females. So that's how I can get that out in a way. The next question was when my first time got suspended. I never ever got suspended in school, but I have got in trouble plenty of time. I remember the story where I was in elementary school, and there was a girl named Sanaa in elementary school, where I went to elementary school at Kingsford High School. Driving Elementary, Yep. High school was when I was in middle school at that time, where elementary, like I said, I was working at driving elementary school. I was going to driving elementary school at that time, and this girl name was Sanaa and everything, and she was living in the dirty house at that time. And we were making a joke with her and saying, "It's your dirty Sanaa." And I started that song off and it was a season from the bus on the bus, and we up there banging that bitch right here. It's your dirty sinner, it's your dirty sinner. So me, one of my friends, my younger brother, and one of his girlfriend at that time, and my cousin. And so we all, one day she got mad at us, and she told the bus driver, and the bus driver sent us to the principal office at that time, and we got in there, and long story short, we got in there, and Miss Griffin was the principal at that time at Drive Elementary at that time, and she asked the question, who said she should nurse and off. So she asked my brother, because everybody think my brother was a young bad boy. He still is a bad boy, but we didn't get into all of that either. But he got in there and he said, well, my brother started, so they look at me, the king of the group at that time, and they said, Tyrese, you said you're Rashi Shadurst and all. So yeah, I did. Got in trouble with that. I don't think I got a referral. But I did get in trouble. There have been times I was in middle school at that time. In middle school, I pulled the fire alarm by accident. And long story short, we stayed outside. I was the first one out the door during that time where I pulled the fire alarm. And we stayed out there for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes in the cold, in the rain, at Kingsford Middle School. And after the day, I went to class, and the principal came in and got me talking about, well, Tyrese, what you say if somebody told you to pull the fire alarm? And I screamed out, I didn't pull no fire alarm, and the whole time I knew that I pulled the fire alarm. So yeah, about that. But like I said, my school year was great. My high school year was great. With that, next question, we're trying to find one. My sex vibes. Whew. I put myself above anybody when I talk about sex. I put myself above sex, anybody about sex, because I know me. I'm good when I have sex. So that's a different story for another time. I'm not going to tell y'all about that, because that's very personal. But I feel like I'm the sex king when I have sex. So, well, like it says, I see it. Well, yes. Listen, the next topic was about money. Listen, I feel like this. Every young person, every older person, please make that money, make that bread, because you need to live by bread. Don't be a lover of the money, because the Bible says love of money is the rule of all. You don't be a lover of the money, but go out here and make that bread, make that cash, because you gotta live by bread. The next question is, the first time you had sex. Ooh, I think I had sex. Well, when I was younger, it was me and this young girl. She moved to D.C. at that now, and we were younger. It was at my mom's friend's house. They used to be friends, and we used to be downstairs in the den. And we maybe like 4 or 5 years old, and we actually put our pens down together, and she on top of me. So that's not called sex, but the first time I had sex, we were younger, very young, and I forgot how old I was at. I might be like seven at the age or so. So Karma asked me about my dick. I am not gonna share that. If you wanna know, the only way I can tell you, find out. Next question. Drugs. There's a lot of young people out here doing drugs. To me, I feel like you should not be doing drugs. Get your life together. Like I said, you gotta plan another purpose of your life. Drugs ain't gonna get you nowhere. Drugs will get you killed. Drugs will get your mind out of order, mentally, physically, and all that. If you're taking drugs, young people, you're taking drugs, older people, drugs ain't good for you. Drugs ain't good for you. Me, I don't do drugs, so, but I know people that do drugs. So if you're a drug addict, come out of a drug addict, pray to God, and God will deliver you from being on drugs. The next question, why do you think relations don't last nowadays? Please watch my live video. I think that's a little snippet about why relationship don't last always. a date in this time of town. So please watch my last videos, my last recent live video about that, about relationships. When did you lose your V card? Like I said, I will not go and discuss that. So I said, I plead the fifth. I do plead the fifth. Something crazy in school. I did share that I pulled the fire alarm. I told somebody she dirty. What else I done crazy in school? That's about it. Like I said, I was not a trouble person when I was in school. I was always mindful. I already did my job in school. I never got in trouble. I remember I went to ISS one time, and that's when I stayed there for 5 minutes. That was after, I think the day after my godmother passed, when I went to ISS. So I didn't go to ISS, but like I said, I never was a troublemaker in school. Never was, never will be at that time. Next question: the first time you got a referral, story you told me the other day. What was that? I forgot what that was. My sister told me that. Got a referral story about the other day. Like I said, about that. I think that was the situation. The one question was, how far your dick in a female vagina? I am not gonna tell you that. No, I'm not gonna tell y'all that. That's not the point. Why do you want to know that? No, if you're a female, if you want to know, then come to me and I got you with that. Losing your virginity. Think everybody want to know about how I lose my virginity. Tyrese not a virgin. I'm not going to deal with that. If you do want to know, please, I will let you know on a later date. I will not talk about that. What is your goals and what your future plan with this YouTube? My goals is to be a computer engineer. That's always been the case. I always want to work with technology. I always want to work with computers. People say I'm good working with computers and on phones and TVs and stuff. That's what technology will take you a long way. I feel like technology is going to make more money. Why? Because that's the time that we're living in the 21st century, where we use technology. So that's my goal in life, to be a technology, working in the field on computer engineering. And then when I take that to the phase 1, then phase 2 and 3, I feel like that will be the time where I do entrepreneur, where I start my own business, working with computers and stuff like that in that technology. But before I do all that, I have the mindset to do all that. So yeah, that's my goal. What my goal plan with this YouTube, my plan with this goal with the YouTube is to take this YouTube video and YouTube channel higher, where I can grab young people and the older people that's going through some things. Yes, we're gonna go back to our discussion with life and stuff like that. But meanwhile, we're gonna go with Q's and A's or entertainment or stuff like that. But we will go back where we talk about spiritual warfare and physical nature, mentally and stuff like that. So yeah, that is my future with this YouTube channel, where we go higher and not down. And I do want to say this aside, but I do want to thank everybody for your support. The love, the likes, the share, and the comment, and the subscribe. Continue to do so. Continue to do so, because when I go high, you go high too. My childhood, listen, I will discuss this. I feel like, to me, I didn't have the good childhood. My childhood was okay. If I could rate from 1 to 10 how good was my childhood, I give my childhood a 6. I give my childhood a 6. Why? Because my childhood was not that good. But I grew up, always around my godmother at that time. My godmother passed 2018. Definitely, I do miss her so much. There's days, pretty much every day, where I do think of her, wishing she was here. So my childhood was good. Going out, enjoying with my friends, enjoying with my family. Kickball, we play kickball, play football, play basketball, ride bikes, all that good stuff. Would never do them childhood things again. Maybe in the near future, but at this time, life, people got more things in their life. What's your opinion about 2020? Whatever may be going on in 2020, I still claim that this year be my year. We're about to approach the next part of the year, and 2020 been a great year. It's not been a great year so far, but I feel like I said, 2020 will still be my year. 2020 will still always still be my year. What about these white people and the ancestors that we are white people beating up on us? I do want to talk about that for real, because let me tell you something. White people gonna do white people, black people gonna do white people, black people. They're gonna do the things, but I feel like we still approaching subject in this white and black people going against each other. But let me tell you something. If we, like I said, we black people, like my last video, we black people, our black lives, if we do our thing and speak up, then it should not be so. It should not be so. With that, and that's my favorite songs. I do not have my favorite songs. I listen to R&B. I listen to gospel mostly. Y'all know I'm a gospel freak. I listen to gospel all the time. I listen a little bit of R&B. I'm not a fan with rap, but I do listen to rap whenever may time come. Very thing about life in general. Live your best life. Like I say, live your best life. Live your life like it's your last day, because you never know when it will be your last day. Live your life like it's your last. Ask for forgiveness if you make mistakes. Fix your mistake and keep on keeping on, because life is the life of vapor. It comes and it goes. So live your life like it's your best life. Somebody asked me, how did I met my sister Jason? I met Jason in 9th grade, where I was sitting at the table, on this side of the table, and she was sitting on that side of the table. And then, minding my own business, whatever. So one day, I think 3 weeks after that I sat there, I went down there, she sat down there, and we got to talk, and we got a meeting. And to this day now, we've been brother and sister like that. Her mom treat me like I'm her son. Her brothers treat me like I'm their big brother. We had one fallout. And since that day to this day now, we got closer and closer, stronger and stronger. Our bond got stronger and stronger. We joke around all the time. We make each other mad. I understand. I get her mad sometimes. She get me mad sometimes. I get on her nerves. She get on my nerves. But at the end of the day, we brothers and sisters. So we tight like that. And then she already know. I'm gonna send it right out here. I love you, Jay. You already know it. If you need anything, I'm right there. If I need you, you right there. There been plenty of time I needed Jay for things, and she right there. There been time that Jay need me, and I right there. That's how we are brothers and sisters to the end. We are brother and sister to the end. When she need me, I need her. I love Mama. She already know. If Mama need anything, if I need anything from Mama, she right there. I'm right here. My brothers Mario and Buddy. Y'all my boys. Y'all know how we rock. They my little brothers. And Mama about to get another baby, Deja, so we're proud of her as well. Deja about to come into the world soon, so that's my little sister. So them, Jay, Mama, my brothers, and Deja, I love y'all guys. I'm sending it right here on the YouTube channel, YouTube video, because I want it to be known that y'all my people. Jay, you know how we rock. We rocked in 9th grade and everything. There been time, well, Mama didn't like me. But now she loved me to peace, and I love her to peace. And my brothers, they love me as well. So they already know how we get down. Next question, your standards on cops. To me, cops not bad. There's some good cops and some bad cops. You got to know the cops. You got to know them. Like they know you, you got to know them. That's how I feel. There's some good cops, there's some bad cops. I'm really not going to deal with that either. How do you feel about everything that's going on? To me, like I said, it's all in God's plan. We don't want it to be so. We don't want this coronavirus to be so. We don't want these white cops killing us, black people. But like I said, it's all in God's plan. Because let me tell you something, God is still in control. God is still in control with all of this. Colorism and racism in the country, and Trump not helping to save us. He killing us for real. That's the next topic. Black people don't like white people. White people don't go like black people. I don't know why. To me, I'm not colorism. I am not racism. Cause I have white friends. I have white people that I deal with. But like they say about Trump, I do not like Trump. I can't stand Trump. I would not vote for Trump. Trump is just a racism. Trump is the devil. He look like the devil. He act like that. He is the devil. He ain't trying to save us. He will not try to save us. So we go out and vote. Like I said in my last video, if you go out here and vote. 18 or older, if you go out here and vote, I promise you, we're trying to get our way for Trump to get out of the White House. Relationship things, like I said, watch my last video. Pretty much, that's all packed down about relationship. My biggest goal in life, like I said, I want to be a computer engineer. I would love to be a mentor, but I feel like I'm a mentor myself right now. That's my goal, and my goal is to get closer to God even the more. Not say I'm fall back, but to get even closer to God, because at the end of the day, we got to stand and just in front of the just God. That's all I have to say. I appreciate everybody that came on tonight. I do want to say thank everybody that came on tonight on my YouTube, on my Instagram live on tonight. Great. My brother Tay was up there on tonight. We'll be back on tomorrow, so please stay tuned for that. I love each and every one of y'all. Please like, please share, please comment, and subscribe. Listen, there's a video. This is a couple days ago, a few weeks ago. I think it was last month. One of my brothers asked me, was at work one night, and we was talking about 7th grade. It was a brother named Calvin. Calvin is one of my homies that I met. We went to school together. We still brothers. We still cool. We still work together, whatever. And we was talking about my high school, my 8th grade year in high school, where the first day of school, I'm gonna say it like this: my house was infested with roaches when I was younger. Across the street, our house was infested with roaches. We had roaches. Our next door neighbor brought roaches to us. Our house was infested with roaches. So one year, 8th grade, the beginning of the year, the first day of school, there was a roach. I didn't know where the roach came from. I stepped on him. Okay, everybody didn't know I stepped on him. Time went on. We didn't see no roach. We didn't see the roach. So this particular day, Calvin was his first day at Kingsford Middle. And our first day in class and everything. And we saw a roach. The roach came out of my book bag. The roach came out of my binder. The roach came out everywhere. In other classes, it didn't come out. But in my English class, Miss Bellamy was my teacher at that time. So roaches came out. They saw it. I was so embarrassed. So every day my teacher would tell me, Tyrese, before you come in here, dump that book bag, dump that binder, so nothing come in. Whatever come out, you just come out. So one day I dumped it. I didn't pay no mind. I thought the roaches went in there. One day I left my binder, the roaches came out. So that is a funny video. That's a funny thing. If y'all see me in person, I think some of y'all already saw me in person, but if you want to know more about that, hit me up. I will tell you more about that. But roaches my house was so infested with roaches. There have been times my grandma even said, "How in the world can you sleep and you don't know when a roach is by your head in your ear?" I said, I can say to God be the glory for that, because I could have roaches in my ear now, but thank God we moved out of the house and everything. So that's about it. So like I said, thank y'all. This was a little story time, a little Q's and A's with y'all. Listen, like I said, please like, please comment, please share, please subscribe. I'm not gonna keep saying it over and over again, but subscribe. Shout your boy out. It is your boy, your OG, J Boogie _ Please follow me on Instagram. I will put it down in the description. Please add me on Facebook. I will put that down in the description. Please add me on Snapchat on 2 of my accounts. I'll put that down in the description. Please follow my Twitter. Put that down in my description. We will start we got some things coming for y'all. I will say that. We got some things coming for y'all in the year 2020 and the year of the next year, in the upcoming years. We getting ready to start getting us a video camera. Clap it up. The circle thing, the circle ones. We about to get a microphone. Come on, clap it up. And we started getting a video taping photography. Y'all know, stuff like that. So we about to get it happen. Your boy about to go up. To every YouTube person out there, YouTuber, I'm proud of each and every one of y'all. Continue to do your gift. Continue to use your talent. Because listen, get that support. You might not get them subscribers now that you're trying to get to, but listen, day after day, you will get them. We will get them. It will take you higher. Listen, don't give up in it. Don't give out. Hang on to God. Hang on. Keep doing what you're doing, because better days is coming ahead for both all of us. So let me tell you something. All the YouTubers, do good. I'm proud of y'all. I support y'all. When you start supporting me, I start supporting you. Straight like that. So listen, I love each and every one of y'all. Please watch the video over and over again. Like I said, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and shout your boy out. It's your boy, OG J Boogie _ living in the 757 of Suffolk, Virginia. Love y'all guys.